It was nice to listen to our students. Now the calculation and the result. But by this time, I would like to invite Firas Al-Malak, the manager of e-learning center, to speak something because it is his subject. Come here, please.
Assalamu alaikum. I was just protesting because I need more than 5 minutes. Because you have raised too many points. And believe me, for those who are against the motion, most of the points you mentioned are, if not all of them, are misconceptions. Okay, you misunderstood e-learning, and you mixed e-learning with other ways of education that we do not promote here in KKU. But before going into details, let me first express my admiration of what is going on here in this session, in this debate. This is probably one of the greatest things of civilization, doing a debate and exchanging knowledge. Also, it is an advanced form of knowledge exchange, and this will lead me to the different levels of knowledge that exist, and you should know about them as students. The first level is acquiring information, and the last level is evaluation. And I think, as I recall, there are 7 levels of knowledge. The first is acquiring information, and the last is evaluation. And in between them, you will do some reflection, you will do analysis, synthesis, etc., etc. So one of the points I want to mention is that in traditional learning, I don't think with the current practices being practiced on the ground in this university and other universities, I don't think people exceed the 3rd level of knowledge. But with the facilitation of e-learning and the tools, you will get to the last level of knowledge. Now, let me just reply to some of the points those who are against the motion raised. The student's role. I don't think any one of you agrees that the student's role should be passive. Just sit in the classroom, listen to the instructor saying something, and you don't know, and I challenge you, the instructor himself doesn't know that if you comprehended that piece of information correctly or not. Eye contact it's not enough. Okay, we are not learning to pass a multiple choice exam. You have to reflect, you have to synthesize, you have to analyze. And tell me how many students in a traditional classroom lecture get the chance to ask their questions? 5 out of 20 or 30? 10? That's almost impossible. That's almost impossible. This is against your point about immediate reaction. You can get an immediate reaction from your lecturer, that's right. But how many students can do that? No. If all of them, even if during the office hours, if all of them will get immediate reaction, there will be no lecture. It's only 50 minutes. And if the lecturer will listen to 30 questions and answer them immediately, okay, the time will be wasted. One of you has mentioned a point about using internet, and they said, okay, we are not against technology. Okay, and those who are with the motion, we are not with technology, we are with learning, we are with education. So we're just using this new tool for better learning. And he mentioned that he was advocating his point by saying, we use internet. Okay, that's great, you use internet, but it's not just about using the internet. It's not just about using the tool, it's about how you use the tool and what do you take out of it. Let me tell you an example that I have learned only last week, every one of us knows about YouTube. And I'm sure more than 90% of us think that YouTube is an internet entertainment site. We go there and see clips, movies about anything entertaining. And I know part of us, a small percentage, go there for education. But here is what I learned last week. And I have to use, because it was very exciting. I'm not sure if this is working or not. No problem. There is a new concept called personal learning environment. Okay, and this is education beyond the normal limits of the classroom. Okay. One of the greatest examples of personal learning environment, which is a movement, an open movement that everyone is doing now in the world. Let's talk about the YouTube example. Now they are providing subtitles for the clips or the movies you see in YouTube. Who is providing those subtitles? People just like you and me. If you are an Arab one, you will provide subtitles in Arabic. If you are an English, you provide subtitles in English. And the person from the other side who wants to learn Arabic and listens to an Arabic clip, he will be able to see the subtitles, and he will be able to play a segment of the clip in slow motion, just to listen carefully for the pronunciation. And this is a movement that is all over the world now. They are using it to learn language. Just imagine how this tool is great. So my point was, it's not just about using the tool, it's about how you use the tool. Lack of direct interaction. Yeah, we are almost, but they have raised too many points. Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think, can you depend just on the e-learning?
No. No.
It's a basic one.
Yes. No, at the same time, I don't agree with the two gentlemen in Abha Palace. Okay. I don't know what was the question there. I don't know what was the context they answered that question in. Okay. But traditional learning and traditional between quotes is not that effective for the requirements of education in our time now. Also because there are many bad practices in traditional education. So one of the points you raised, excuse me, I need a couple of minutes for this. Real learning, shy students, how students can understand without looking into their eyes. These are all misconceptions about e-learning. So the main point is this. Don't refuse things only because you don't know them. Okay? You have to try them, you have to experience this great thing, and you have to understand it the right way. Otherwise, it's you who are losing something. Okay? Because we are here all to learn something. Okay? And we claim that this new movement will give you something to learn more. It will give you a tool to discuss, it will give you a tool to research, it will give you a space for debate if you want, or even audio-visual debate, anything you want. All the tools are available. It's just about how you want to use those tools. And it's an open sea of resources, just great resources. Depending only on the textbook or the lecture notes that your lecturer provides, I would say this is an incomplete learning. This is an incomplete education. So if you want to be a great student and achieve what you came here to, you have to do two things. Join the e-learning movement, this is first, and you have to demand applying e-learning in the right way. There must be a feedback path from you to the university. Okay? This is very important to enhance the quality of learning. And the last statement I would say, it's about learning, it's about you. It's not about promoting or advertising a new technology. If this tool is suitable for you to enhance your learning, then go for it. Otherwise, choose another tool. That's it. Good luck for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.